Alone on a desolate planet, I wander aimlessly. I feel the dark, dreary, desperate environment penetrating my very soul. The world has been destroyed, and all it took was 2 warring nations and several nuclear bombs. I have found no other signs of life. Therefore, I conclude that I am the only one left. As a writer, I feel that it is my responsibility to record what led to 20th century man's tragic demise. This is the story of nuclear disaster, the end of the world.
Hey, Steve. Have you seen this?
Where?
Look here.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Always amusing. Ha, ha. Snoopy.
What? No!
Everybody thinks it's
No. Right here.
Hmm?
It says the world is ending.
Good Lord. Always the way, isn't it?
Hmm.
Just when it looked like we were a spot of good weather.
Yes.
This has to...
I say, chaps, have you seen? World War III's been declared.
Yeah,
Damn shame.
quite agree.
Yes, just when we were in for a spot of good weather, too.
Yes.
Think of it. No more day at the races. No more weekends in the country. No more...
No more sherry.
What?
The boy didn't bring
Do you,
the sherry.
do you suppose this means they'll never resolve the strike?
Which
one? Oh,
Hmm?
I do believe he means the first one.
Does it matter?
Oh, actually, I meant British Rail.
Does it matter?
Well, I don't suppose the bloody bullshit train drivers go on strike every time there's a shift in the wage price index. I mean, oh gosh, Moscow would blow them right off the map.
Do you mean to say that the Russians have started World War III simply to end our labor disputes?
More like the Americans. You saw the way Reagan handled Patco.
Actually, this war was started in the Middle East.
You know, funnily enough, I've often wondered just what those chaps had against one another in the first place.
Yes.
Well, probably I should think, whose religion said not to eat pork first? Sorry.
Yes. Well, now I suppose we'll never know. Hardly seems
Well,
fair.
I'd best be getting off to a fallout shelter. Cheery bye, chaps.
Yeah.
Do you have the time? My watch makes it 5:30. It seems awfully bright for this time of day.
Are you sure the good weather's off? Feels terribly warm in here to me.
Yes.
Oh.
I say then, do you think we should be getting on down to the shelter?
I imagine so, though I don't suppose the club has one. Too common, don't you know? I think we should ring for another sherry.
Capital idea, Winstanley. Ring for the boy.
Yes. Yes, I imagine we'll have time for a toast to the end of civilization as we know it.
Yes.
Then again, perhaps not.
Nuclear energy is a big gamble. Now, feel all that fear and helplessness in your very own homes with new Meltdown, a game for your entire family. Play Meltdown anytime.
Wow, I got a leaky steam tube!
With accidents so varied,
Oh no, earthquake!
you'll never play the same game twice.
Look out, it's a terrorist attack!
Until...
No!
Meltdown. You only get one chance. A big gamble product. It's time once again for Nuclear Showdown with creator and host Joel Oppenheimer.
Oh, welcome to Nuclear Showdown. I hope everyone at home is braced for today's game. Jay, could you tell us who our first contestant is today?
Joel, our first contestant is a former housewife turned totalitarian dictator. Would you please welcome Prime Minister Indira Gandhi?
All right, hope all you Indians are tuned in.
Thank you, Joel.
Jay, who's our second contestant today?
Our second contestant and reigning champion is a former ballet star for the Bolshoi turned agonizing suppressor of human rights. Would you please welcome the president of the Supreme Soviet, Mr. Leonid Brezhnev?
All right. Welcome back, Leo. Glad to have you on our show. How are things back home?
Harsh, miserable, stark, repressive.
Fine, fine. Glad to hear it. Welcome, Mrs. Gandhi. You're going to have your hands full today. Are you sure you're ready to take on a superpower?
Oh, Joel, please. I had no idea I'd be up against a superpower.
Had to happen sometime, Indira.
But,
All right. Now, before I begin, let me explain our rules to our viewers at home. I ask each contestant one question per round. Each correct answer is worth $50. The game continues until a wrong answer is given, at which time contestants, as well as you at home, hear this sound. And with that, the contestant's country is nuked and removed from the world globe that Carole Merrill is now standing at. And Jay, what have we got for the winners?
Joel, winners receive a Westinghouse self-cleaning microwave oven. You can be sure if it's Westinghouse, but that's not all, Joel. Winners also receive this sporty set of American Tourister luggage.
All right. Well, Leo, you're the reigning superpower here, so it's your option. Would you like to pass or play?
Soviets never shrink from confrontation. Let's play the game.
All right, Leo. What category have you chosen, Leo?
Movies of the 60s.
Movies in the 60s, all right. Leo, in the 1968 movie The Graduate, starring Dustin Hoffman and Anne Bancroft, who played the hotel clerk? Come on, Leo, come on. I'll bet you a buck Henry knows the answer to that one.
Buck
Leo.
Henry!
That's absolutely right for $50. Well done, Leo, well done. Well, Mrs. Gandhi, that leaves it up to you. The remaining category is carcinogens.
Oh, what is carcinogen, Joel? Is that like sterilization?
Yeah. Being at ground zero, Indira, when a nuclear bomb hits, has roughly the same carcinogenic effect on a man as smoking how many packs of cigarettes a day?
Oh, Joel, I'm very, very bad at this. I'm just guessing, but,
Come on, Indira, just 2 seconds left, just two seconds
two
left.
packs a day.
That's absolutely wrong!
No!
I'm sorry.
Please.
The correct answer was actually 53,492,653,942. I'm sorry, Indira, and I'm sorry to you Indians at home. But she's a good girl, though, isn't she? Let's have a big round of applause for Indira Gandhi, ladies and gentlemen.
Please, please.
Well done, Leo. Well done. Oh, wow. There really seems to be no stopping you, Leo. With cash and prizes, your winnings today on Nuclear Showdown come to $26,900. All right. Well done, Leo. Now, Leo, as reigning champion, you know what I'm going to ask you. Although I think I know what your answer is going to be. Leo, would you like to stop playing Nuclear Showdown? Or would you like to continue and go for world domination? Now, before you decide, Leo, let's hear from Jay what you could win.
Well, Joel, as Leo well knows, anyone reaching world domination gets to place his or her country's flag wherever they want on the globe. In addition, world domination champions receive this as a bonus. It's a brand new car. It's the new Audi 5000 with front-wheel drive, automatic power steering, and power disc brakes. This car retails for $9,600, and it's all yours, Leo, if you reach world domination.
So what's it going to be, Leo? You going to stop or you going to go for world domination?
I go for world domination!
That's the spirit, Leo. Oh, I'm sorry, Leo. it looks like your run at world domination is going to have to wait just at least another day.
What?
We're all out of time here on Nuclear Showdown. Hope all you viewers had a good time watching us. This is Joel Oppenheimer saying bye-bye, everybody.
If you would like to become a contestant on Nuclear Showdown, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to Nuclear Showdown, Knoxville, B-O-O-M, New York, New York, 10146. Be sure to include the name of the country you rule over. Promotional fees and consideration provided by McDonnell Douglas. Whether it's commercial or military, McDonnell Douglas is ready to do your bidding. And Westinghouse, 3 Mile Island was the blue. Really, you can be dead. It's Westinghouse.
What would you expect to pay for this 4-inch paring knife that won't cut nails, might cut cheese, and has a simulated wooden handle that flies off in the dishwasher? About 79 cents, you're thinking, but don't answer yet. We'll also throw in a cleaver, a fruit knife, a bread knife, and a roast beef slicer, but don't answer yet. We'll also give you this complete set of Miracle Slick cookware with the most disgusting things you've ever seen already burned right into them. Now what would you say? We'll also include 4 radial tires, a set of lawn furniture, and a power mower, and a place to use them. This beautiful 70-acre manor, just 90 minutes west of New York, includes a 200-year-old stone farmhouse, complete with modern conveniences, a barn, and a pond stocked with trout and grouper. Well, but that's not all. With the utensils, tire, mower, and manor, you also receive a Major League Baseball team, controlling stock in Sikorsky aircraft, and the entire state of Connecticut. Still not satisfied? What about a sizable African nation riddled with gold and diamond mines, plus nuclear capabilities and a strategic advantage over the continents of Europe and Asia? Well, for a limited time only, all this can be yours for about what you'd expect to pay. Just $1 billion trillion. Just 1/5 of all the currency on the globe today. So send your check or money order to the whole thing. Box 857, Radio City Station, New York, New York 10019. Act now and we'll include a sharpener for the knife, free of charge.
Come on. We got General Sir, the last 3 prisoners to be interrogated.
Cease fire! Stop shooting! We did it! We won! We're the first American troops into Moscow!
Gee, General, does this mean we can go home now? Home to what? The damn Ruskies blew up everything in the United States except for North Crawford.
Yeah, you haven't seen North Crawford, huh?
Shut up! We'll stay here.
Oh, gee, General, the weather here is awful.
This is true. I had hoped that if we win gold, we could go to Florida.
You're prisoners. Stoughville, didn't you read them their rights?
The Geneva Convention specifically states that the heretofore captured are entitled to Red Cross, food, and blankets. Adequate medical attention.
Let's get to the part that says they don't get any more caviar, okay?
No, caviar.
No more Stolichnaya.
No more dancing on Sundays.
No more dancing on Sundays.
Stop dancing! Rock, you commies, we win! You lose. You understand? Capiche?
Oh! But General, what you win? All is gone.
Da! Most of the world go boom!
Except North Crawford.
Hey, commies. Remember, no more Bolshoi ballet.
No more babushkas.
No more gymnasts.
No more McDonald's.
Ha! No more Disneyland.
No more Mickey Mouse.
All right, you lucky Ruskies. We're going to make you a part of the free world. From now on, you're going to live like America.
Right.
Oh no! Junk food! Soap operas!
My moistened towelette.
Hey, coming. Put on this Ralph Lauren Western wear, huh?
Oh no, Idol! You look like homosexual!
Come on, we're gonna play a little Space Invaders.
Hey, how about a nice Hawaiian punch?
No, no! Oh, no! It tastes like 10% fruit, Joe.
Hello, I'm David Hartless, and welcome to Goodbye America. Today we'll be talking with fashion expert Sue Simmers. We'll look at the weather with meteorologist Bomba Field. We'll meet boy genius Peter Pillsbury, and we'll listen to the Boston Symphony Orchestra play one of your old favorites, all on today's show. First, have you been knocking on fallout shelter doors for days without being able to get in? Have you ever thought that it might be the way you look? Well, here to talk about the latest fallout fashions is expert Sue Simmers, author of the bestseller, Look Better Than You Feel. Sue?
Thank you, Dave. This fallout, dressing light is definitely in. Loose-fitting materials are best. Say goodbye to those designer jeans and hello to new mutated jeans. Want to stand out in a crowd? Wear bright colors. You'll simply radiate in yellows, blues, and 3 new colors making the scene: radiation red, combustible orange, and plutonium purple. Guess what, ladies? Hats are coming back. There's no better way to protect your head from falling debris than with a smart fedora or cap. And for you men, the military look continues to be popular. This fallout you can accessorize by adding a bazooka or an M16 rifle to those khaki greens.
Where can I get one of those fedoras, Sue?
Well, Dave, you might like to try the Doomsday Emporium, the Clothing Explosion, or the Last Outlet. Of course, there's always Bloomingdale's.
Bloomingdale's? You mean on 59th and Lex?
Exactly. And right now, I'm sashaying down to the nearest shelter to see what other new fashions I can spot.
Good luck getting in. Loved her book. Now let's take a look at the latest weather with meteorologist Bomba Field. Bomba, should I be planning any picnics in the next few days?
No, I don't think so, David. You know, I've been wandering around outside, and it is... We're going to start out with a morning low of 57 degrees, and then by this afternoon we should reach a high of 6,300, then dropping off to a rather balmy 6,000. Oops! Temperatures in Miami today, 6,081 degrees. In Boston, it's going to be a rather chilly 5,000. Brr. Temperatures out west, well, I don't think they're going to even be able to calculate their temperatures. My guess is it'll be pretty hot. This weekend's forecast, radiation showers day and night with wind gusts up to 3,000 miles per hour. This weekend, expect slightly cooler temperatures, though nothing in the range of human tolerance. Back to you, David.
Thank you, Bomba. Now for a special treat, the Boston Symphony Orchestra playing one of your old favorites. Wasn't that great? Just the way I remembered it. Well, now on the lighter side, we've all at one time or another wanted to make our own bomb. Well, here to show us how is 12-year-old boy genius Peter Pillsbury. Let's give him a big hand. Is he shy or is he dead? Bring him on. Peter.
Oh, hello, Mr. Harless.
Good to see you, Peter. How are you?
Everyone does that to me.
I don't know why, Peter. Well, Peter, what are you going to show us today?
Well, today, Mr. Harless, I'm going to show you how to split an atom.
Right here?
Oh, yeah, nowhere else.
Uh-huh. Well, you need any special equipment? Or...
I sure do. That's why I brought it.
What do you got there?
Well, got my cutting board,
Uh-huh.
and my knife, and my tweezers.
What about an atom?
Well, atoms are everywhere, Mr. Harless. All you gotta do is take one out of the air and put it on the cutting board. And then before it gets away, you split it exactly down the middle, Mr. Harless. But you gotta hit it exactly down the middle. I've been practicing.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Guess I missed, Mr. Harless. Try again?
Oh, yeah, why don't you?
Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Petey, I think we're running about out of time.
One more time, please.
Okay, all right. One more time.
Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You okay, Mr. Harless? I'm sorry, Mr. Harless. It wasn't a real atom bomb explosion.
I'll say it wasn't, Petey. Needless to say, I'm somewhat disappointed.
Sorry, Mr. Harless. Just take my stuff and leave.
Sorry, folks. Oh, Petey.
Yeah.
You forgot your knife.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Harless. Oh.
Well, that's about all we've got time for today. Next week, join us when French fashion designer Phil Laroume will be here to discuss floral patterns for your fallout shelter. Until then, this is David Hartless saying goodbye, America.
Granddad? Granddad?
What is it?
What's New York?
Oh, it was a city, boy. A city on the East Coast.
What happened to it?
Well, it just disappeared. Poof!
Oh, you mean it was destroyed in the war, like Washington and Dallas and
No,
Spokane?
no, boy, no, not exactly, no. You see, a whole group of landlords got worried because they knew Manhattan was on top of the Soviet hit list. So they got a whole mess of helicopters together and they raised Manhattan up in the air and headed west. They were gonna hide it in the desert. Only Manhattan kept flying up into space among the stars. It became a jewel in the sky.
Oh, wow.
And someday, when things get better, they're gonna bring it back with all the people all happy to see us.
Grandpa!
So...
Are you spinning fairy stories again?
Oh, I was just explaining to the boy...
When are you going to accept that Grandma, your brother, your old friends, your whole neighborhood were all destroyed and reduced to atoms in one gigantic explosion? Skin peeling off their bodies in the intense heat, eyeballs melting, gallons of once pulsing blood now turned to steam. And maybe Uncle Bill didn't die instantly. Maybe he got radiation sickness and spent 2 days trampling in the void as rashes grew over his body till finally he ended it all with the gun you gave him by his birthday. Come on, old man, wise up.
So then what happened, Granddad?
Well, like I was saying, the New Yorkers are gonna come back with big smiles on their faces. I ever tell you what happened to Baltimore? They turned it on its side and drilled it into the ground.